Man, Young Santana in the motherfucker. How was your holidays, man? It's 2024. We going in. SOS, man. All of my supporters, man. Shout out to all of SOS, man. Bring back the money, man. I'm so happy to be here with you guys, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. You already know how I'm coming. I thought about this concept, man, as far as my journey of being on semen retention for an extended period of time. For those that don't know, I've taken the oath, the ultimate oath of all oaths for a man in society. The vow of all vows. I've taken that vow, man, of completely abstaining from all forms of sexual release, right? In terms of, having sex and masturbating, oral, any type of sexual release. I have taken that vow. I've taken my vow, man, back in 2016. I was 26 years old. Today I'm 34. And yeah, man, not a lot of people, the guys that has taken the oath of completely remaining celibate willingly, they usually don't come out and announce it or publicly note it or make it any record at all. They don't talk about it. They completely keep it silent. I am, however, coming to you guys to let y'all know, man, this is a different type of journey, man, and it's so rewarding that I thought about how my life could have turned out compared to how it's turning out now in terms of female attraction, right? This is a different type of video. And I'm glad I thought about this, guys, and I'm glad I thought about it to bring to you. It's such a like an epiphany type of moment. As you can see, I'm wearing my studio right now. I'm in Chicago right now. It's freezing outside and it's absolutely unpleasant. So probably for the next 2 months or so, you guys will get more background pictures like this. Shout out to the whole Ferrari gang out there, man. We buying Ferraris like fucking Toyotas. You know what I'm saying? When we get to where we going to, that's the kind of success I can imagine. You know what I'm saying? And I want to put that image in you guys' head, man. SOS, Young Santana, man. Bring back the money, man. So, here's the path. When I first took the vow, when I first took the oath, I was having female attraction, right? And there was this one female in particular that I really thought I was gonna commit to. This one female I really wanted to be with, man. It was crazy, man. Before I took the oath, this was right around the time I've taken the oath. So it was, think of two parallel universes where my life would have turned out this way if I would have made that one decision of giving in to this one female that I fell in love with, right? That I was, that I could have fell in love with. Compared to this other path to where I am today, right? And here it is. Just imagine you're on this path, right? You've taken the oath. Picture yourself in my shoes in 2016, right? Bitcoin is not taking off. No one's listening to the news about Bitcoin. It's not really a big phenomenon. It's in the news and it's a thing, right? But it's not really a big thing like 2017, like 2018, like 2019, like 2020, right? Silver, gold, stocks, right? Nothing's a big deal at this moment, but you've decided to take this oath with these secret retainers, right? And you come across this female. You're 3 months in, and this female comes and approaches you and asks for your all. Asks to grasp and be inside of your life, and you be introduced to her family, and she's introduced to your family, and y'all fall in love, right? That first year, you got your own apartment. You're 26 years old. You're kind of established in the work world. You build up a savings account of about $10,000, and you're like, damn, this is $10,000, like right? You fall in love with this female, man. That first year, you're buying drinks, you're having sex, you're breaking an oath, ultimately. But you have a female, you have a woman, you have this wife you've always imagined your life being. And you guys kick it off, and it's wonderful, right? It's all you've ever imagined. At your job, however, the guy that you came into the job with surpassed you, got promoted that first year. You're still in that same position at your job, but you got this female at the house that's unconditionally for you, right? Then the next year passed by. You still got this woman. You're like, damn, man, I don't have my savings. That savings of $10,000 dwindled over this past year to about $3,000. But I still got this female at the house, right? I'm gonna buy her this ring with this $3,000. I'm gonna go ahead and close the deal. I'm gonna propose to her. That second year, now you have no savings, and you're still at your job, and you still make the same amount of money from 2 years ago, but you still got this female at the house. You know, she got her own apartment, you got your own apartment, and then she spends the night at your house whenever you need it. You spend the night at her house whenever she needs it, and it's great. But your career life, back in your mind, you're like, damn, I'm not accelerating like I know I could be. That third year is 2019, you know. You remember, it's a faint thought in your mind that you're like, wait, damn, I remember sitting down with these guys, and they're like, you should definitely just refrain from all forms of sexual release, and your economic life will accelerate with time. You thought about it, but you're like, damn, I still got this female at the house, right? And we're doing the thing, right? So after about, you marry her the third year, then the fourth year, 2020, the pandemic hits. You're still not promoted. You've managed to save up about $7,000. Compared to your first year, you had $10,000. Your woman don't have that type of savings. She's not making that much money. So you got family members, you got everybody helping you out. 2021 hits, and you're like, damn, I'm still in this same position at my job. They're not promoting me. Everybody's surpassing me, but I still got this female that I absolutely love. I can't get rid of. And I can't live without her. I can't live with her, as she's stabbing me in the back. She's domesticating me every chance she gets. But the sex is great. I'm releasing every chance I get for her, right? And she's willingly giving me the box. So boom, 2022 hits. You've managed to save up $10,000. So from 2016 to 2022, you've managed to be right back in the same spot. You haven't promoted, you haven't gotten a promotion, you haven't, you don't have any other jobs calling you to come take you from that job to pay you more money. You have no other side hustle or nothing, because in a relationship, it requires attention. And you're married, and come to find out you got a baby on the way. So your savings that you do have, you're like, damn, I gotta really do something with this, or else, right? Inflation's eating away at your savings account, but in the back of your mind, you're still like, damn, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has doubled, tripled, quadrupled, but I still gotta tend to my lady, 2023 hits, 2024 hits. You got a baby on the way. I mean, you got a baby like living. You got another living soul here. And you're still in the same position. From 2016 to 2014 to 2024. And you're like, damn, what the fuck has happened to my life? I want to provide for my woman. I want to be that hero to my kid. Right? But damn, bro, like, I'm out of options now. I can't even think right because I'm constantly having sex still, years later. The sex, even though the sex is dwindling away, because we all know married couples don't have sex as much as single guys, single men and women, right? Especially females. Females are having way more sex than males these days. So you're like, damn, I got this baby here. I got this woman that's looking for me to accelerate in my career, and I'm running out of options, right? Believe it or not, guys, that would have been me. But I took this other alternative route when I've taken the oath of strict celibacy. I sit down with those retainers and they were very serious. Out in Houston, they was like, hey, it's an eclipsing moon coming soon. I want you to be a part of this. I see you going places. I see you winning in life. Right? I took that oath to remain a celibate man for the rest of my life in 2016. This other route, right? We see the end result of this route being stuck ultimately. Now, yeah, there are possibilities where I could have got promoted and doubled my position. Double my income, right? But now that I got a kid on the way, it's not even about me. Now that I got a whole son or whole daughter in this universe, it's not about me anymore. It's about this. All of my savings, everything, my legacy, gotta be funded. So it's not even about me. The money I have is not even mine anymore. Compared to this other route. And by the way, she's already showing signs that she's getting ready to divorce me. So just to throw that out there. But this route, where I've taken the oath and I've taken it serious. That first year, 2016, going into 2017, I'm like, damn. Yeah, I got all this fucking money. I'm fucking lonely. I can't watch pornography. Shit. Bro, it was daunting. It was so arduous and so monotonous. Waking up every day, committing, taking that oath, taking it serious. Like, I'm gonna do this, right? And nothing's gonna stop me. Not one female, not multiple, not a slew of females, not a plethora of them lined up for miles. It's gonna stop me from taking this oath and taking it serious. So yeah, man, you've taken that oath. It's very serious. 2017 hits. As a celibate man, you have nothing but time, right? While people are out there having sex and attending to their wife, you had this female you kind of liked a little bit, But you was like, damn, I'm taking this oath. I'm gonna have to say no to myself. So you take this other route where all you got is time. And you're like, damn, it's this cryptocurrency called Bitcoin, and it's these commodities that are cheap. Like, damn, like, god damn, you start to build a lust to secure your future. You take the risk in 2017. You've managed to put together $20,000 over a 2-year period. Just $200 a week, right? That's a lot of money. But you're living minimalistically, you're not spending all of this money, you're taking the bus, you don't have a car, People are like not being interested in you, you don't seem interested, you're ghosting in plain sight. Hint, hint, right? You're not really chasing females, you're not going to bars, you're not going to nightclubs, you're not approaching females at your job. People are like, damn, this guy works every fucking day. It's almost like he lives here, right? But little do they know, you've accumulated $20,000. I was gonna say 20 million. You've accumulated $20,000 over almost 3 years, right? And you're like, fuck, inflation's eating away at my $20,000. I don't have a female, I still got all of my vitality, I've been watching a little bit of porn, but I have taken my oath. I've taken my oath extremely serious. And you're like, fuck it, bro, I'm just about to do this shit. I'm about to take that risk. You put your money in precious metals. You put your money in Bitcoin. You put your money in stocks. You see bonds and you see mutual funds and ETFs as very attractive options and futures, but you're like, damn, I've been reading all of these books. This is the route I'm gonna take. 2018 hits. Your 2016, 2017, 2018. You're going on your 3rd year, almost 2019, and you're like, damn, I haven't touched a woman in years, but I got $30,000. Everyone, this is what females want. This is the center of all of my life right here. It's my life's work. It's tangible. My life work can be measured. And you're like, wow. I've never had this before, right? And I'm still young, right? So boom, 2019 hits. You suddenly realize that your portfolio is moving. You've built this portfolio, right? Something tangible in your life of assets. You're reading books arduously, right? Religiously about finance, about self-betterment, how to interact with people, right? How technology is going to eventually replace normal jobs. But you're invested. You're heavily invested. And you're working all damn day, and you're coming home, and you're just refreshing your body. You're nourishing yourself. You're actively pursuing nutritious values as far as like your body goes and health, and you're like, damn, I got a fucking portfolio. How many people at this age can really say they're taking this part serious, of that, like this area of their life serious? Keep in mind that the median income for all of the United States is about $30,000. You've never made over $30,000, over $40,000, over $50,000 in your entire life at this moment, taking this route. But you have a portfolio worth $30,000 at the age of 28 in 2018, going into 2019. Now it's 2019. Bitcoin rushes up. You waking up, damn, I want to watch pornography. I want to go back into my old ways. Like, it's not working. I gotta go clock in at this fucking job. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go stand in front of these fucking people and put a smile on my face like I'm not sexually frustrated. This is what's going this was what's going through my head in 2018, 2019. It's 2019, going into 2020. Fuck. I gotta go and communicate shit. Right? But you've accumulated $40,000. You have $40,000. Your net worth. You have a net worth. Right? The common man out there can't even spell net worth. Can't even spell net. Right? Other than a basketball net. But there you go right there. You're fucking committed to this life of celibacy. Right? Then you wake up and you realize, damn, my entire portfolio has doubled while I was asleep. Bitcoin rallies. This is the ultimate goal. The reason why you sacrificed that area of your life for this part of your life to flourish. And it's happening. You wake up the next day and it doubles again. You're shaking. You're showing up at your job with everyone's a normal person and they think you're normal. Moment of silence, right? Moment of silence, bro. They think you're normal. They think you're going home every night and whacking off like everybody else. Right? They think you're going home and to a wife that's draining you. Guess what? At your job, you're suddenly promoted. And you've gotten a raise, you've gotten a bonus. You're like, what? You go home, you're keeping your composure throughout the day, but you go home and you're trying to process everything. You're like, wait a minute. My portfolio has doubled and then doubled again, and now I get a promotion, right? You suddenly start asking yourself, what exactly is this place we're living in? Right? This place we call Earth. This material existence. You will go even deeper as to say, what exactly am I retaining? When they say semen retention, you're retaining, what exactly am I retaining? Why did it take a group of retainers to actually come to me and say, hey, this is the route you should always take. This is the route every man should take. But no one's really doing it. Right? I came to you guys today, man, to let y'all know that these two realities exist every day in your life when you decide to take your sexual being serious. The moment you decide to say no to pornography, no to masturbation without pornography, the moment you decide to say no to recreational sex, this is ultimately the route you're taking. Bitcoin fell in 2022, 2023, and me personally, I didn't buy during that whole rally, but I bought last year and I'm lovely right now, right? And in 2016, I had to tell that woman no. 2017, I had to tell females no. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2022, you know, all the way to now, I'm telling them no. And I turn around and I look at my portfolio that I've built. And I don't regret saying no, right? This is the significance behind retaining and keeping your spiritual currency. This is very serious business, guys. When you decide to retain, you're going into a realm in which the material world rewards you. The spiritual world rewards you. And no amount of busting a nut could ever compare to these type of rewards. I'm glad like our group, our support, my supporters, SOS, our 800, 900, we're reaching 900 really soon. 900 subs on YouTube. Thank you guys. I'm glad we've come across this type of information. And it's not about the female. The females are gonna, I got all of this fucking, I've built this portfolio of this vast amount of assets. Not just Bitcoin, diamonds, precious metals, stocks, like penny stocks. Like, it's insane. I can't even believe my life. Right? I'm glad you guys made it to this end of the video, because yeah, like, bro, this shit is insane. And every day the sexual frustration is always there. And it's rewarded with your material possessions. Until you start reading and accelerating in your craft. You gotta really build a craft, guys. That's really the secret behind all of this. Until you start building that portfolio, until you start actively pursuing, right? All of the energy you would have been pursuing these females with, pursue your goals and your dreams with, right? I left Houston and I moved to Chicago, bro, to actively pursue my dreams. No, I've burned all of my bridges willingly, just so I can make sure that plan A works, right? Until you make that decision, man. No, when you make that decision, now that you've made that position, now I'm gonna be optimistic here. Now that you've made that choice to actively pursue that part of yourself, the rewards are endless, and they will continue to flourish. They will continue to come, right? So yeah, man. This is a long video because I really want to get really close to you guys, man. Let y'all know that I'm still in this fucking fight, no matter how you look at it. And I'm still like, sexually frustrated. I'm still out here, bro. Even with suits and ties. Like, you've never seen the most ruthless, most unethical people until you go into those boardrooms with those suit and those ties. Those guys with those briefcases you see downtown. The people that Hollywood talk about in movies, right? You've never seen a monster until you've stared at those, until you had conversations and built networks with those guys, right? You've never seen the other side until you've seen immaculate people. I mean, completely. Look at me right now. I'm fucking scuffy and shit. I'm still building, and I'll continue to build. But until you see those guys that are completely shaved, right? Not a bump on their face, not a fucking scar of any trace of them building in their life. Until you've never seen a monster. I'm telling you, these guys, holy crap. They'll eat your foot and put salt on it and like enjoy it, like, right? You've never, like, until you start actively pursuing your dreams via strict celibacy. I'm gonna say it. Monk mode, straight up, the modern monk, right? With in condominiums and shit. Until you actively pursue this side of yourself, you will remain stuck, which is that reality we already talked about, where it revolves around a female, right? And you can always sense the consensus. You can always sense the sentiment of the world when you look out the window and you're seeing all these cars beeping the horns and stuff, and you're like wondering out the window like, damn, what's going on? You can always sense what's going on when you hear the mantras that's going on in society. One in particular, happy wife, happy life, right? That's what's going on in society. Everything's revolving around a female until you make yourself first. You won't ever see these type of benefits where you're utilizing your time to optimize your future, right? And bro, I ain't gonna lie. I come on the camera and I be like, yeah, motherfucker, fuck you mean? Talk about shit, bitch, fuck, goddamn, cursing and shit like a fucking sailor. You know, I do that because I'm taking this route. I'm taking this route where people think I'm really, normal. I'm not normal. This whole route of taking the oath of strict celibacy is very serious, man. This is serious business. This is big business. And there's no way out once you take that oath, because it eventually swallows you. Shout out TD Yo, the whole TD Jakes, the Diddy, and the Cat Williams crap, bro. This shit is serious this year, man. The truth is coming out, and people wonder, like, damn, why now is the time all of this is happening? It's because we're moving out of the age of Aquarius. Out of the age of Pisces and going into the age of Aquarius. In the age of Aquarius, people think like, oh, it's the information age. No, this is the age of integrity. Which means if you say you're doing something, you better fucking do it. That's why people be like, well, looks like you're fucking, you masturbated. Look at your eyes. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, nigga, I ain't been sleeping 5 days. You did. I'm making that fucking money. I'm making it happen. Even during the holidays. You did. I'm doing this shit. I'm integrated. That's why people are getting exposed. If you're not doing what you say you're doing, you will get exposed. And this is that age. Right? But yeah, man. Shout out to all the SOS, man. Young Santana in the building, bro. I'm glad you guys got close and personal with me. I'ma always do this with you guys, man. I'm inside the studio right now, man. I'm glad to be here with y'all, man. All the young men out there. When I was 26, 25, I dropped out of college and I decided to take that oath. I took it serious. I'm one of the few that took it serious. And this is I'm publicly noting it, right? Not only for you guys, for myself, right? And I love it, man. You should too, by putting that thumbs up on this video. Pushing that thumbs up, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you ahead of time. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. In this life, you are all you have. But you are more than enough. You are all you got, man. You are all you have. But you're more than enough. If you haven't heard it from anywhere else, you heard it from me first, man. Love my son.